everybody. We're back with the fifth semifinalist. You have all seen, hopefully, the first four. And we are now here with, well, how do you introduce yourself?
Well, my name is Greta Mjöll Sævarsdóttir. It's probably not easy for you to say. Well, now it is.
Yes.
Yeah, impressive. Well, if it's hard, it's Greta in English. It's what I call myself in America at least. And I am, I guess, a singer. I've not studied that at all, but I love to sing. And I am in a band with my sister called Sam Sam, or Sam Sam. I don't know how to pronounce it in English. And we first performed, openly at least, in 2006 when I competed for my high school with the song O Maria, which became really popular, so that kind of was my first ever singing performance. And then me and my sister have been doing a little bit of this and that ever since. And have a song on the radio now, two of them actually, that are playing kind of, you know, here and there, called House and Awesome. And that's kind of my experience in singing.
I'll put a link to one of those in the article. Which one do you prefer?
Oh, that's House is a very nice video. Our friend made this very cute drawing, or a painting, so that's nice to see.
I'll put that one in there then. As you said, you're in a band with your sister.
Yes.
She's also going to join you in Söngvakeppnin.
Yes.
What is she going to be doing?
Well, I don't want to give too much away, but she's one of the three back vocals, and they have they're not just back vocals in my entry. They're very much a big part of the routine.
Okay.
Which is very exciting because it gives me a lot. I don't think that I would be as comfortable if I were just by myself, naked on the, well, not naked, but I would probably feel very much naked without them, because they're awesome, and my sister is there, and it really gives me a lot of confidence because I really don't have a lot of experience singing without her, because I think our voices complement each other a lot, even though they're very much different from each other. And then
I heard that in house actually.
Yeah, very much. And then I have then Ásta, which is the person who she wrote the song. She's also singing.
Okay, so she's
And Rutene is a very talented singer. She's learning in Eftir.
Okay.
And both of them are actually studying singing. So my sister, but she's playing a totally different and a new role
than what she's used to.
Yes, she plays the piano, she plays a little bit of this and that, and she learned a totally new instrument for this for this entry. But we all know how to play the instruments that we're going to be.
Have you ever considered participating in Söngvakeppnin before? It's your first year.
I've never had the opportunity really. I've been abroad for the last 4 years. But of course, you know, as a singer, you think of, you know, would I do it? I definitely never said never. But I was really sure that I was not gonna go into this competition without loving the song.
No.
And because sometimes I've watched it and I'm like, really, did the person really love this song? Because obviously they're differently good. They're not always, you know, some you really like and some you don't like that much. But my friend, very good friend of mine, Bergrún, who wrote the lyrics, she contacted me and told me, or asked me if I wanted to sing a Eurovision song for her. And I, of course, first I was really shocked because I didn't know she wrote lyrics, because she tends to surprise me with new talent she has. And
because she's a journalist, right?
Yeah, she's everything.
Yeah,
she's amazing. She does everything, and apparently she writes lyrics for Eurovision songs. And of course I said, I think I said yes right away, but I wanted to hear the song. And I remember exactly where I was when I heard the song first, which was just played on a, you know, recorded on an iPhone and with a broken guitar, I think it was. And I liked it right away. And then I was like, well, of course I will. And of course, you know, you don't get your hopes up. 300 songs to apply. So I tend to not think too far to get my hopes up and be disappointed. So first thing was just to sing the song and hope for the best.
So you did the demo as well?
I did, yeah, right from the start. So,
yeah, and I mean, this year was even harder. It was like a record number of entries submitted.
Yeah, right.
And then there were like only 10 that came through.
Very much, yeah, I think it's the most songs that ever applied.
Yep.
And I don't remember
and
ever.
I think it's the lowest number ever coming through.
I think so too. And I mean, the victory is definitely there, for sure. And everyone, and any of the 10 songs should be proud of that, to just be there.
I know you're not, you can't play your song, but can you describe it to us? What kind of song is it?
Well, I guess what I liked so much about it, and what I like about it so much, is what drew me to it in the beginning is how different it is in beat. It's really fun and cute and exciting.
Is it an up-tempo song or a ballad?
And that's the thing that really got me the first time, is that it's both. And it's unique in that way that it really breaks the beat in a different way than than most songs. So it surprises you in the beginning because you're not expecting it, and then it works. But yeah, it's about this girl who is experiencing difficulties to leave a party, and I think everyone can relate to this to a certain extent. I think we've been there. Exactly. And she's just convincing herself, telling herself that it's getting very much too late, and she has to go home. But then it's so much fun that she can't. And this, of course, most people, well, a lot of people can probably relate to this exactly. But also, I think it can be anything that makes you so excited that you can't stop thinking about it. And I mean, I could even...
All the songs have to be performed in Icelandic. Is there a chance that your song will stay in Icelandic if you should win?
I don't know for sure, because that's up to the composer and the two of them that wrote the song. I know for sure that they're just discussing it and deciding on it. It's definitely a beautiful Icelandic lyric. Yeah. So and I definitely do relate to it a lot since it's my mother language.
So it's at least an option. It's not been decided that
it hasn't been decided. No.
Okay.
At least I haven't.
Did you grow up with watching Eurovision?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just kind of the typical kind, I think. My parents and my sister, we were definitely very much about a holiday to sit down and watch it. Not necessarily, pondering over each and every entry or anything, but definitely meeting another family that were friends with my parents and watching it all together and having a nice meal, and it kind of become a big thing. And when you get older, it's with your friends. And yeah, definitely, I always do the kind of same routine for Eurovision.
So it's a tradition?
Oh yes,
yeah.
Oh yes.
So, having grown up with Eurovision, do you have a favorite entry? Ever?
Wow. I love one song. I can't remember what year it was. It's Sebastian Tellier from France, and I love this song maybe because it's so unique. It broke a lot of stereotypes. That definitely, as the music I like the most, it actually comes very close to it, and I like it a lot. But one of my favorite performances was Maria Stefano. I don't know how to. That's how you say it? Exactly. From Serbia, 2007. Molitva. It was amazing, and I loved the entire thing, especially because she, broke a lot of stereotypes in the competition and slapped everyone in the face.
Do you have a favorite Icelandic entry as well?
Oh, it has to be Selma in all of the songs. Of course, I was just a kid when it was performed, but it's funny how everyone remembers where they were that night. I mean, we were always, and I'm to be guilty of this, I always believed that we're going to win. And
every year.
I know, it's kind of embarrassing, but every time I convinced myself, I'm just, this time, I'm sure. And, I guess I'm a very Icelandic
But that time, everyone was sure.
Oh yes, and
we all thought it was going to win.
So close. So it's definitely my favorite because I think I was 11 or so, and I recorded it on a VHS, of course. Watched it over and over again, and I knew the entire competition. And I'm not like the typical Eurovision fan that does that. I did that for that year. And
just about everyone watching this, do it.
Which is great. Yes. I love it because I did it for this 1 year and could sing each. You could have sang Israel, and happy birthday to you. Like I know it still. So it was my Eurovision year at least. So yeah, for sure, Selma.
Yeah. And being a Norwegian side, do you have a Norwegian favorite?
I do actually have. Well, Habba Habba, I loved. I really, really liked it, and I was so mad that it didn't get further. I have it on my iPod. On my soccer team, we had it before games to get involved. Oh yeah, we loved it. And also, funny to show how wide my interest in music is. But I remember '95, I think, when you won. Yeah. With something Garden. Secret Garden. Beautiful song, and one of the unique ones because it wasn't a lot of singing. It was very instrumental, and I was 7 or something, so I still remember it, and a really beautiful song. So yeah, I guess these two are probably on my list, but of course, you know, Let Us Swing or Alexander Rybak is really good too. Yeah, Norwegians are really good.
Yeah, and we're also really bad.
Well, yeah, we have to have some bad to be happy.
Yes. If you shouldn't win, and go to Copenhagen, what is your sort of game plan for the near future?
Well, me and my sister and her band are definitely going to try to do our album, our first one. We have enough songs to do it. We just have to get them on a record. So that would definitely be number one. And I also plan to do a little bit of a trip when I can. I've promised myself to take kind of a little tour around Central America, just to kind of live a little, put everything on your back and just travel a little bit, see the world. But yeah, otherwise just sing and enjoy life, work.
What would you say is the music you listen to yourself? Which artist inspires you, or
my big time favorite is Regina Spektor. She's my idol. I saw her live in Boston. It was last year or the year before, and we'll never get over it. She's definitely an inspiration. I like a lot of kinds of music. Jose Gonzalez has always been very much of a favorite, especially now with his Walter Mitty soundtrack. I really like it. So currently he's very, very hot in my mind right now. Yeah. But yeah, that kind of music. And I love going to concerts. I did a lot of that in Boston because I had the opportunity when I lived there. I saw very amazing artists and bands. So yeah, I think Regina is an inspiration. Ingrid Michaelson I like. So that kind of music, kind of cute girls, cute girl music.
Speaking about unique sounds, could we hear a bit of yours?
Yes.
Yeah. Before we do that, I'll just say thanks a lot for taking the time to talk to us. And we'll be back with at least 4 more semi-finalists. We're not sure about the 10th yet. So until then,